No, I know they're terrible, Alicia. I know they are. I know. Look at that banner. Look at the. I can barely read the thing. There's not a single skull or a kitty on that. We're trying to be supportive. Just keep quiet. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more Rising Star 2 here, where I'm going through the awards nominations, and I'm extremely disappointed that the RDDs have not been nominated for anything at all. Peace Without the Back, They Blend Tara. Tell me one person this is award ceremonies, one person who's even heard of this song. Okay, this is like the Oscars. Okay, this is what's happening here, is they nominate stuff that is so under the radar, so indie, so nobody has ever seen that movie that got nominated for an Oscar. You know you haven't. I don't care how highbrow you think it is and how you go around saying this is the best movie ever. You never saw it. You didn't even have it play in a theater near you because it was that tiny. This is what's going on here. The RDDs are too popular. You know what this is? You know what this is right here? This is the first time, the first year that they gave an award for Best Metal Band and Metallica didn't win. This is exactly what's going on here. Metallica was too big. They were too popular. This is what's happening with the Ridiculous Decorative Daves. We are too big and too popular to go into the awards ceremony. They are threatened by us. They don't understand our music. I don't understand our music sometimes. Alicia, I'm looking in your direction. But nonetheless, we have not been nominated. You know what? Tack with awards. Who needs it? Who needs it? We've got the fans. That's what the RDDs are all about. And coincidentally, the awards show is in fact tonight. I slept overnight in the hotel, and apparently it's the awards show tonight. Will we be watching the awards show? No, we won't. You know why? We got a gig. We got to go to our fans. We got to bring our music to the fans. We don't have time for your black tie, bow tie, sitting around in a tuxedo nonsense. We got to go out and rock people's faces off, all right? You go have your award, Shady Grady. We're not interested. We've got the fans. No, Brad, I know. I thought you were going to get nominated for the 24-minute drum solo. I thought so too. It's a lot to get through, Brad, but it is extremely highbrow. You're right. That would fit into an... No, I don't know why they didn't nominate you, man. You know what? They're just threatened by you. They're threatened by you and the hat. All right, last show of the Assorted Hats tour. The tour that was far, far longer than we anticipated. Supposed to be 2 weeks. Took us 2 months. Slight mismanagement on the clicking things there, but we're here. Last show of the tour, guys. Enjoy it, fans. I notice my fans are here. They're not watching any awards ceremony. They know what's up. Congratulations on finishing the Assorted Hats tour. Believe me, nobody is more excited than we are. Let's go home, guys. We have not seen the East Coast in a very, very long time. Let's get the heck out of here. Who needs awards? We got the fans. Actually, should we just go right to New York? Because we've got a gig there in 48 hours. Yeah, we're just going to go right to New York. $390 to drive 700 some odd miles. Sounds about right. We'll just grab a hotel here in New York. Why bother going all the way back up to Boston and then drive another 5 or so hours back to New York City? You know what? While we're here, and we've got really nothing to do right now, let's go check into a studio. Is there anything that we haven't recorded, but that we are also good at playing? Okay, yeah, Rock Your Face Off Very Funky mix. That is good quality. Do we have... no, we have recorded it. I'm sorry. Misread that. We have recorded it. It's just not on an album. Well, that's definitely going on the next album. What have we not recorded? Gazing at Brad. Yeah, not so much. Late Night Hat Party. Alicia's dark, disturbing, and very, very strange song that we can't even read the lyrics to. It's okay quality. We're pretty good at playing it. It's not recorded yet. Let's throw that in. Dr. Sissy, you're up. What could we do with this? We might run into a time crunch here, but what could we get done? We've got some money. We may as well get this going. 70% quality, 1840. Oh, Dr. Sissy. And it's going to take us a full day to do this. Yeah, rock it out. Tons of XP for that. Brad got a level up. We haven't seen that in a little while. Put a couple into playing. And, a couple into stage presence, and then one more playing. We are, again, writing some more difficult songs here. We are challenging our audience with Late Night Hat Party and similar songs, so we may as well get good at playing them. All right, here we go. New York City, theater gig, big payday, lot of faces to rock off here. No, I agree with you, Ashton. There was no way Jethro Tull should have won that. Jethro Tull hadn't even been relevant for years. Metallica absolutely owned that award, and they snubbed them because they were just too threatened by their popularity. No, I absolutely agree with you, Ashton. No, Metallica was robbed. All sorts of stuff bumping up in popularity. The Dr. Sissy into house, very, very funky, and we're not very good at being funky, but it is gaining more popularity. And also the Rock Your Face Off very funky mix. Again, funky and popular. Of course, the O Canada Extreme Kitty mix with the rock spelling gaining popularity there. 3,628 people in the door who did not have faces. All right, 4,000 capacity. Almost all of them were ours, and we weren't even the headlining band. 21 copies of Rocking the Aliens. I like that. 37 copies of our untitled second album. Yeah, this was a good payday here. Just pulling back home into Boston, and Elton is on the phone. What do you got, man? Right back to New York City. Yep, only 6 songs. Wow, we're the opening act for that. It's a decent amount of money. Yeah, we'll sell some albums, we'll sell some shirts, it'll all be good. Okay, manager is more satisfied. You know what? I can't even be bothered to drive home. Let's just go home. So good to be back. I'm so happy about this. I'm going to put our new piece of art somewhere. Yeah, right above what I can only assume is my bed. Actually, that doesn't make sense because it coordinates well with the other eyeball. Oh, that's just perfect. That one's kind of looking up at that one. Yeah, that's exactly where that's going to live. Okay, now what? What have we got? We've got a gig coming up in a few days. That's fine. Let's take a look at the calendar here. Back to New York in a few days. We've got a couple of gigs next month. Nothing crazy, but that's good because our plan right now is practice, practice, practice. So anything that we're not really 100% in, let's just throw all of this on here. Everything can go in. What about some new stuff, actually? Yeah, we're Swedish now. We offer no medical assistance. Yeah, we want to keep those moving up. Anything else that we've written recently that needs a little bit of a practice? I mean, they all do. They absolutely all do. But let's start that practice with what we've got. Let's put in, say, 3 days of practice and see how we do. Carrot album up. Have No Face and I Must Rock Down. That's all fine. That's all totally fine. We could throw in one more day of practice and actually just throw in a Rock Your Face Off very funky mix and Too Many Swedish Mistakes. Let's just keep these all up at around 100. All right, right back in the van and right back to New York City. Let's get this done. New York loves us. New York loves us almost as much as the Canadians do, and the Canadians really, really love us. Okay, back to the Dieter Theater. You know what? Just a good payday. Let's get in, get the job done, rock this out, get back home, keep that practice up. We got to start planning this next album. I mean, are you really telling me that Ground Control to Major Tom in French for French Canadians, which PS has 100 popularity, did not even get a nod? Not even a nomination for an award? This is insanity. Ooh, please leave us alone, stalker fan, +1 popularity. I hope that guy is listening. Comment section seems split on whether it's Josh or Rebecca stalking us right now. I'm convinced it would be Josh. Josh wants to worm his way back into the band. Rebecca's cool. She's fine. I know it was a shock when Rebecca left, and it was certainly a blow to the RDDs, but I feel ultimately we've mended fences. She's left on what are the best terms possible. We do wish her the best. Josh, however, can pound sand. Get the heck out of our gigs, you goth rock death metal maniac. Back home from New York, bit of a level up from Dr. Sissy here. You are just such a great addition to this band. Such a great addition. Let's keep that production going up, because that is paying for itself, and keep the playing going up. Put two into writing music. There we go. Again, trying to be more inclusive here. Get more band members included in the writing process, except maybe Alicia, because you got some dark material there. Okay, back to the practice space, guys. Now, practice interrupted by Elton here. What's your deal? Manchester to the Josephine Theatre? Yeah. Absolutely. It's an opening slot, but we're going to take it. You got anything else lined up for us? No, that's okay. That's okay. It's keeping the money ticking in. We don't need to be doing quantity gigs right now. We're fine for money. We have no problem with money. We can afford to live. But what we want to be doing is those quality gigs. Big payday, big crowd, many faces, all of them getting rocked off. Okay, what's next? What do we got coming up on the old calendar here? Nothing for a long time. A long, long time on that. Okay, let's do a couple more days of practice, and then we'll check in on the band, make sure everyone's okay. We're spending a lot of time in the apartment right now. Yeah, you are happy. You are surprisingly happy, Ashton. You have just turned it around, man. Brad, you're always happy. Dr. Sissy, also happy. Okay. Well, then we're just going to keep practicing, team. Don't get all sad on me now. All right, that was a lot of work, guys. Let's go take a break. Let's go take a little bit of a break. I want to go and hit a music store, make sure all our gear is up to snuff. No, Ashton, I know you have a repair skill. You could be working on it, but man, we've got the money. It's just faster, easier to just get it all done at once. It's not a reflection on your repair skill, I assure you. Yeah, let's spend some money here, guys. 15K, refurbished everything. Everything is as good as it can get right now. Do I want a new toy? I might want a new toy. What have I got for effects processors these days? I've got a couple of things here. This is doing what? +1 playing, +1 playing, +1 stage presence. Got anything really, really good down here? What does that do? Ooh, +2 playing and +6 stage presence. I like that. And what about the lexicon here? +1 writing music. I don't care about that. Another +2 playing, +6 stage presence. Is that the same thing? It's exactly the same thing. Why are you listing it twice? What's going on with the Eventide? Writing music, don't care. +4 playing, +6 stage presence. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna sell off all the ones that I currently own and buy some new ones. +2 playing, +6 stage presence. Yes, I want that. Now, where was that really, really good one? Yeah, this guy. Let's get that. And then what does the Helicon do? Helison? I don't know. Just a little stage presence on that. +1 playing, no. +2, yeah, is that the one I just bought? The PCM91? Yeah, I literally just bought that. What are my amps doing for me these days? Because this one's got a +3 playing. Stage presence, writing music and stage presence, and playing. Those are all pretty good, actually. No, Ashton, I know I'm spending a lot of money. No, please put the spreadsheet away. Please. Okay, I don't even understand what those numbers mean. This is your department and our managers. No, I know we're spending a lot of money. We're going to make it back, dude. All right, the days of living in poverty with the RDDs are long over, man. You know that. All right, let's just keep the practice going then. Put Please Leave Us Alone Stalker Fan on there, obviously. Other ones... Yeah, a lot of these other ones we've already got out on record, so I'm not going to go nuts practicing them because we're not going to put them on the next one. So we're going to spend some time in the apartment, guys. 5 days. I know, 5 days of practice. I know, it's a lot. I'm not feeling well. I'm sure I'll be fine. You know what? Let's go see someone tonight. We just put in a whole week of practice. Let's just go see the Discreet Humilities. You know what? We've played with those guys a bunch of times. Let's go check them out. Let's go be good neighbors in our community of music here and go check them out. They're literally around the corner at our hometown bar, the Demented Spear here. May as well do it. No, I know they're terrible, Alicia. I know they are. I know. Look at that banner. Look at the... I can barely read the thing. There's not a single skull or a kitty on that. We're trying to be supportive. Just keep quiet. All right, back to work, guys. Back to work. We can't take all of our time just going out and seeing shows. How about another... Yeah, I'm doing it. Another 5 days of practice. I want these songs to be mint condition right now. And then when we're done with this, I want to look at getting another one recorded. Our untitled second album falls a little bit. But, you know, I Have No Face and I Must Rock sold a few copies. That's not bad. And Elton's on the phone. What do you got, man? Portland Theater, Portland, Maine. We're the opening band again? All right. We'll do it. Now, Gale DeWitt Theater in Burlington. Sure. Yeah, I guess we'll go and do that one. Hey, it's just keeping the money ticking in. Ashton will be happy about that. Have we really not put too many Swedish mistakes on an album? I thought we did that ages ago. Okay, we'll have a think about that. What is not on an album that we could be recording right now in terms of having a good play skill, but we haven't recorded it. Did we do the Rock Your Face Off Very Funky mix? I thought we just did that. Yeah, that we did. That's got a recording. We're Swedish now. We haven't done. We're still a little shy on playing that. I'd like to see that a little bit higher. We are actually exceptionally good at Long Week in Texas. Well, let's get that recorded then. Yeah, we've got some time before the next gig. Let's hit the studio. Dr. Sissy, you're up. Yeah, 49 song quality. That's not bad. That'll certainly meet one of the songs of 40 or higher. I'm sure we've got others in there too, but what happens if we just jack this up to 85% quality? Go ahead and record that, Dr. Sissy. I know it's going to take us a while. We're going to be in the studio for a while, but it's going to pay off in the end. All right, back to work, guys. Back to work. No slacking around here. That album's coming up sooner than we think. It's not really. It's like months and months away, but there you go. There's the record companies for you. They don't understand the fans like we do. Okay, give me my play skill again, please. What are we slacking on? Yeah, we're getting everything up pretty high. Put a few of these in there just to keep them ticking up. And then throw in some of the older material, too. Start that practice. We're going to be spending some time in the apartment. Oh, no, Dr. Sissy is not feeling well. Well, that's way more important. What's going on? 82 on your health? Okay, you know what? We'll take a night off. We just put in almost a month of practice. We'll take a night off. We'll just get a good night's sleep, and then we've got a gig coming up pretty soon. There you go. Back up to 98, Dr. Sissy. That's more like it. What are we going to do? Where do we have to be next? Oh, right here in Boston. Oh, we don't even have to leave town. Okay, let's just slam out a quick day of practice, and then we'll do that gig. There's nothing quite like a hometown gig. I'm mixing up the set list a little bit here, bringing in some chestnuts like Too Tired to Trash the Place, which is actually a pretty darn high-quality song. We really should be playing this a lot more often. Obviously, we're opening with the O Canada Extreme Kitty Mix with the rock spelling. That is kind of becoming our signature opening song now. It fits. The fans expect it, frankly. I don't think we could take it off the set list. We'd get booed or something. And of course, we close with Rock Your Face Off, in this case, the Very Funky Mix. 39 shirts sold. I don't dislike that at all. In fact, how many shirts do we have left? We just got off tour. How many shirts do we have kicking around here? 368. Okay, that's fine. That'll hold us for a little bit, although we do have a bunch of gigs coming up. Show me that again. How are we doing on albums? Yeah, we've got plenty of albums for sale. That's no problem. All right, let's go back home and keep the plan working here. Practice, gig, practice, gig. Up in Manchester, New Hampshire for, sadly, just an opening gig. You know what? That's fine. We'll get to leave early. This is actually probably for the best. We can just drive home early. We don't even need to stay for the other bands. All right, let me shave out the set list here a little bit. Tell you what, it may have been an opening set, but yeah, we got paid. We got paid for that. We sold a bunch of stuff. Good gig pay there. We're happy. Everything's pretty chill. More importantly, we're all pretty inspired about things right now. That says to me, might be time for another new song. Let's go home, back to Boston, and we get here. I think we got to get another track written for the upcoming album. Not much kicking around in the develop ideas. Let's just put this thing together. Let's just get this done here. Brad's got that nice 20 riff here. You've got another one down here too. I've got a lot of lyrics banked. What is going on, say, in melody? Brad's got a great melody there. Dr. Sissy has a 6, though, and it's not difficult to play. I'm going to put Dr. Sissy's melody in there. That locked out a lot of stuff, though. I can get some great anarchy lyrics here. But Ashton's got an atheism lyric, and that's really hot right now. It can't possibly compare to a 25, though. Ashton, I don't care how good it is. I don't care how much you're ranting against organized religion and the concept of a personified deity. It's still a 1. If I put this guy in here, what does that leave me to play with? Ashton, you want to come in on the rhythm? You come in on the rhythm, man. Maybe. Ooh, maybe not, though. Because I'd love to get Brad's 20 in here. Here's what we could do is the 3. And then I can get Dr. Sissy to come in on the rhythm. 37 on quality. Take those out for right now. Again, I'm not going to have any rhythm. This will have 0 rhythm if I do this. What if I take this out And what will that give me for a rhythm? Alicia, a very, very difficult rhythm. Or Dr. Sissy, a slightly less difficult rhythm. But now I have lyrics. I could get those in there. It's only a 38. The difference is negligible. Basic musicianship. Yeah, the difficulty is not that bad. Okay, I'm going to keep this. Is there anything I want to bank while I'm here? I've got so many lyrics banked. Take out the 215s and bring in the 225s instead. Anything else that Brad might have? Brad, bring in your 20 melody down here. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, what are we doing here, kids? I think obviously we have to do a really rockin' high-energy song called Snubbed Like Metallica. No, it's not. No, Alicia, it's not that I'm bitter. It's just the state of awards these days. They are not rewarding the people who are actually popular that the people like. They're awarding these obscure, no-name bands that nobody has ever seen. No, I'm not saying Jethro Tull is obscure. We've all heard of Jethro Tull. No, I get it. No, please, I can't deal with hearing Jethro Tull right now. No, thank you, Alicia. I'm just saying Jethro Tull was not relevant at that point. Metallica was huge. You couldn't get away from Metallica at that point in history. Jethro Tull had no business taking his flute up on that stage. Okay, song written, but we don't have any time to do anything with that. We got to get off to the gig. Elton, talk to me, man. What's up? New York. Me. Yes. 4,000 people. Absolutely. We will be there, man. Ooh, and another one. Okay, great. Yeah, right here in Boston. Great. Elton, you're doing great work, man. Great work. I do miss our past manager, but you're doing just fine, dude. And P.S., Alicia, when have you been into prog rock? I thought that was Brad. Oh, Brad introduced you to it. Oh, thanks, Brad. Thanks for spreading Jethro Tull around the apartment. That's fantastic. I really appreciate that. Now Alicia's into prog rock, specifically Jethro Tull. I have no, Alicia, let me be very clear. I don't even like Metallica, all right? I'm just saying they were robbed. Nice little healthy payday there. Oh, Canada up in popularity, all good stuff. Some albums sold. Excellent. Good deal. Good little gig here. This is exactly the sort of gig I want us to be playing right now. Nice little paydays, keeping the money up. Even though we spend money, we're making money. We're keeping our head above water here. But we've still got plenty of time to write and record. Let's go back to Boston if we could. I want to get in some practice, especially on our new song. Oh, we're very inspired right now. We are very inspired. Carrot album up. Have No Face down. Pretty typical week in the RDD world. Now, Alicia, let me just be very, very clear. A flute is not metal. Okay? I like flute music. I do. It's very pleasing and soothing. You know what's not pleasing and soothing? Metal. Okay? You can't have metal and be soothed by it. All right? That's not the point of metal. The point of metal is you want to break stuff. All right? That's what I don't want to. No, I'm not saying that flute music is inherently bad. I'm saying it's not metal. Yeah, you going to see a flute at a Tool show? No, I don't think you are, Alicia. Are you going to see a flute at a Megadeth show? I don't think you are. Did Henry Rollins pull out a flute during a Black Flag show? No, he did not, Alicia. It's not metal. Well, yes, I guess we are going to have to agree to disagree on this. I mean, you're wrong. That's very, very clear. But if this is going to put the flute argument to bed, then fine. We can agree to disagree on the fact that a flute is or is not metal. P.S. It is not. Oh, you ain't kidding about Slow Night at the merch counter. Holy moly. +1 on Rock Your Face Off Very Funky Mix. I'll take that. We are actually Max inspired. We could crank out another song. I want to go home. I want to look at our song list a little more thoroughly and see what our kind of vague basic plan is for the upcoming album, which is, what is that, a couple of months away? June, I think, or July they wanted that, and it's now last days of February. Let me take a look at our list here. Yeah, we are going to need some new material if we're not going to put duplicates on an album, and we would never do that to our fans. At bare minimum, we'd at least rework it. Now, Too Many Swedish Mistakes, not on an album yet, and Rock Your Face Off Very Funky Mix, of course not on an album yet. Late Night Hat Party, not on an album. So there's 3, and Long Week in Texas, recorded not on an album. There's 4 good songs that could go on the album, and I believe we need 10, if I'm not mistaken. So I could flesh it out with what we've got, but we'll also look at maybe writing some new material too. I think that'd be a good idea. I really want to blow people away with this album. I want the RDDs to just conquer the country with the next album. We've been messing around far too long, just having fun with our fans, rocking out, and just having a good rock time. But we also need to concentrate on rising to the top here. And the only way we're going to do that is getting some awesome high-quality songs out on record. So I think we will write some new material. We are all extra inspired right now. That is probably an excellent place to call it on Rising Star 2. For today, the story of the RDDs continues. Guys, do as always, please keep the comments coming in. Please let me know what you're thinking of Rising Star 2. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm going to go embrace my fate. I'm going to go give fate a big old hug. Just walk up and tongue kiss fate. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. Citizens Tropco, everything is under control. This is not a fire. This is not a fire. This is an aggressive urban redevelopment program. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish?